Hi, I'm Manuel. AA, see you in church. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, leave a message, put the little hi. I always forget, so I'm always telling people to do it early, and then you can go change it if you decide to do that, but otherwise at least you did that early. I always forget, so I do it early. I could always change it. Anyway, I was watching YouTube and I saw um, one of the girls go off on something that should be important to us, but I know it's not going to be. The FTC went after Sunday Riley. Well, didn't really go after him. They decided they might have said, "Oh, here's some cosmetics for your wife, your daughter, your family." Who knows? I don't trust government anymore. Never have really. I just find them like a bunch of crooks. They just seem to be that way. All they do is they care about themselves and they claim, "Oh, we love you. We want to do something for you." But they don't. They make it worse. First sign of that was Kennedy. What was the first thing he did? He stuck us in a war that had nothing to do with us. Then you have this crazy that we have now. I mean, it's just silly. In my life, that really touched me were the police. They never wanted to do their job here in Arizona. Never. They did the pass off. And then by chance, if you had a car stolen or something, they caught them. It took them a while before they contacted you. "Oh, when was it found?" "Oh, 3 days ago." And between those 3 days, your car was lit on fire. I know it's not funny, but you either have to laugh or cry. It's just so sad. And then we have that in the cosmetic world just explode that they're not going to do their job. They're like what you do to your little daughter. "Don't do it again." And you know they will. Because, of course, I mean, a little bitch goes over and taps your hand. Who's going to care? Who cares if it's the FTC who did that? Now they'll say, "Look, we got away with it. We can do more stuff." And then we have to look at it and say, do we want to buy any products from that company? They're crooked. And the people who like the products from that company, people are going to say, "You really bought from them?" And you feel bad because you like the product. It was a good product. But because those people are scuzz buckets, what can you do? Myself, I've never been impressed. Recently, here in Arizona, we got a book. And I started reading. I'm that kind of person. I don't say anything unless I'm not part of the problem, which I'm not. And that's the problem. For me, I don't have the ability not to vote. Some stupid paper came up, and from what I was seeing, the government was saying, "Oh, we need more money, we need more money." And where I live now, I'm like, why would I want you to have more money? All I see is, and I've been here long enough to see it, you pave the streets, the streets barely have the chance to dry. And here comes a company and they dig and put a hole. Then they put a shoddy fill in, and then here comes another company, digs out that hole, put another shoddy fill in. Sooner or later, you got potholes. And then it's up to us to pay to fill it in. See, that's never gelled with me. It doesn't matter where I lived. If I lived in South Phoenix, in North Phoenix, in West Phoenix, anywhere in Arizona, it just doesn't gel on me. Why are we paying to fix our streets after fixing them? It just doesn't make sense. They should be telling them, look, we're going to fix these streets, and before we fix them, you guys better do what you got to do, because after we fix them, you come around to cut something out, you're going to have to repave the whole area so we don't see where you cut. That's what they should be doing it, instead of coming and asking us for more money out of our pockets. But of course, they play the trick. And you know we're not going to say no to that. Oh, we need more money for our schools. We also need more money for this. We need more money for that. We need more money for the other thing. And you don't want to say no to the kids. So you say yes. But you know that most of that money is going to get wasted repaving the streets after whoever the hell has come over and dug up the ground. I mean, I understand if you're putting in new plumbing, that's fine. But you dug up the ground. We're seeing in one area, I don't know what we're seeing. It just looks like they're putting pipes and it's blowing air in. But they've closed the streets for months. Well, not really closed. They squeezed you through that area, making it really dangerous. People in that area drive like a wackadoodles. Like they're stupid, they're retarded. But the problem is, we have to tolerate it. Why? Because the government is somewhere getting money in their pockets. That's all I can see. The TVs aren't getting better. Not the TVs, but you know what I mean. The perceptions are not getting better. All we're doing is you're still paying high prices, and you're getting all this stuff with drama. And it's not getting better. And that's my point. If we can't trust any part of the government to do their jobs, like the FTC, it's just sad. You can't trust the police. You can't trust our home government. We can't trust our country's government. He's there just filling his pockets and his family's pockets. Because he's surely not trying to help us out. Why? Because he's building a wall on the wrong side. All our jobs are going to going to other governments. The Walking Dead, an American TV show, everybody's from another country. Movies that are being made in America. Spider-Man, the little boy's from England. Our music, little boy from Canada. Our movies again, Canada. Our comedians, Canadian. I mean, I can go on and on and on. Everybody is from another country. And then we have a show called America's Got Talent. And we have a season that someone from another country wins America's Got Talent. See what I'm saying? It just doesn't make no kind of stupid sense. I'm sorry if you are a person from America, not a visitor, Then you apply for America's Got Talent. I'm interested in that. I'm not interested in someone from another country, whether they win or not. I stopped watching that show. Another show I stopped watching was, the only reason I'm bringing it up is because it's the way our government is being run exactly like that, is the one with Jennifer Lopez. And you're going to say, well, why is that? Well, because first season was not what it was. What it was Who Likes Jennifer Lopez? That little girl, she wasn't that good, but she made it to the end. People that were 5 times better, and it's even harder. When you're doing it by yourself, it is not hard. You don't have to worry about anybody else. But when you're doing it in a group, you have to click together. You got to mix together. You got to look professional together. If one person screws up, the whole thing is done. And they didn't screw up, but they weren't there. What was there was a little girl that loves Jennifer Lopez. So it should have just been called I Love Jennifer Lopez, so I have a chance to win. So I don't watch that show either. I was only watching it because my mom and I watched those things together because I was taking care of her and we had something to do. And she loved the young dancer from Dancing from the Stars who was there now. He is now one of the judges. And it just was a joke in the long run at the end. That show ended up a gigantic joke. It was just who likes Jennifer Lopez more. That's what the show was. I don't like her, but I don't dislike her either. Well, actually, that's a lie. I don't like her. I don't like her because of everything I've heard about how she treats people and how she hates. She's a hater. She goes over and they might be her fan, but she don't care because she's more important. But the reality is, those shows are just like the way the government is. They don't really care. And that's the problem. That person did a bad thing and they don't do it no more. I'm not saying put them in jail. I'm saying fine them. Or better yet, make them go help out somewhere that needs help, like women who are in the street, women who, are trying to get away from an abusive spouse. But that's not, I don't know. Maybe it's me, but what do you think? I just can't handle this. It's just so tacky and gross. Nowadays, everything's tacky and gross. But what do you think? Me? I think it's time we start firing a lot of people. Like, let's start with everybody in the Democrat office. But that's me. That's what I think. What do you think? Leave me a message. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Leave a message and put a hi. Put that hand up telling me you like the stuff. And go over and have an opinion. And this is my favorite taco. If I had a cat, I would be making that for my cat to wear this Halloween. And I still wouldn't let you eat him. Anyway. AA. See you in church.